we came across one of your tweets that caught our attention.
Now introducing the starters for your San Antonio Spurs. Starting at forward, number 3, Benedict Mathurin. 6'2", starting at guard, number 11, Stephon Marbury. 7'1", the big man, number 8. 6'9", at guard, number 2, Magic Johnson. 6'11", starting at forward, number 4, Evan Mobley. The head coach for your San Antonio Spurs is Ime Udoka. Let's hear it for your San Antonio.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small, or rock the baby, to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Get out there with Smith. Then it's Tyler Herro. And it's ABC, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, they've got Mobley. Also Chamberlain out there. And it's Johnson in at the 1. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now here's Prince. Pass to Herro. Magic moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Passes it to Soto. Shoots over Chamberlain. The kid can't hit. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for San Antonio. Poked away. Here he goes. And that one's good. Francis has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Magic. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Johnson dishes to Mobley. Fires the 3. The rebound by Prince. And it's Orlando's ball. Here's Smith. Chamberlain with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Johnson outside. Mobley left side. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. The pass to Herro. Pulls up. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Chamberlain's shot is off. Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Francis' shot is off.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
To Marbury. Mobley up top. 6 to shoot. Pass to Marbury. Shoots over Herro. It's deflected, and they get it back. Count the basket. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Prince, the pass to Francis. And here is Herro. To the inside. Chamberlain with the block, and he's able to get it back. The kid gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Magic have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively. You gotta love that energy. And ever since he came straight out of high school into the NBA, there's always been a drive in Josh Smith. He plays like he's got something to prove.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Golden State Warriors. Passes to Chamberlain. Here's Mathurin. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. To the middle. Here's Smith. San Antonio with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Francis passes to Prince. Here's Francis, covered by Mobley. Outside Prince. Here's the pass to Soda. 5 on the clock. The Magic again can't hit.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Smith outside. Pass to Levine. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Shoots over Mobley. Pulled the shot a little out, but the bounce goes his way.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Passes it to Marbury. Here's Mathurin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Three-pointer. And it's Marbury missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Mathurin. Nice D from Levine.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Crawford finds Brogdon. Now here's Levine. T right on him. Back to Brogdon. All alone. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson surveying the floor. Over to the wing. Mathurin. A three-pointers right on target.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And there's the pass to Marbury. Here's Mathurin. Here's Marbury. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
So it's Orlando now. It's tipped and taken away by Magic. Drops in the layup for two. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Brogdon against Johnson. Brogdon the pass to Abdul-Rahim. Shot clock at 6. Matumbo with some nice D. He could go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs lead by 2. And we'll be going after this from AT&T Center. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for Orlando, we've got the kid, Herro, out there with ABC, and it's Abdul-Rahim in at the 4 slot. Orlando trailing here. There's Herro with the 3, and Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
First team foul.
Here's Abdul-Rahim.
Oh, awesome defense. Rodman moving his feet, incredibly strong for his size, and just does a great job of getting into the head of the opponent. Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Shot's good by Herro. Herro's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Magic. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Smith for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And here is Herro. That shot off the mark. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bull. He's checked in for Mutombo.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Back to Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Anthony's checked in for the Spurs.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
The Magic have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Prince, the pass to Herro. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And tenacious play there from Herro in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
The Spurs making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and Herro drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Spurs Youth Dance Team.
Now here's Anthony. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Bull with it. Running down by Prince. And that's a foul called on Bull. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jones against Herro.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Francis, covered by Anthony. Herro against Jones. 4 on the shot clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
And there's that vertical of Herro. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Anthony down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Here's Francis taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Abdul-Rahim can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Brown missing.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now here's Anthony. Down low. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Orlando. Dean comes in for Herro.
Smith. Zach LaVine.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling.
San Antonio,
the very few weaknesses in his game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
That was your Spurs Youth Dance Team. How about another
by 8. Now Johnson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Brown, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Magic. And the Magic with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Prince kicks to Levine. Let's go. That shot, no good. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. Brown inside, guarded by Prince. And it's Brown missing. Magic leading by 7. Here's Brogdon, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family grade where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Prince.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Brown against Crawford, knocked away. And taken away by Brown, pushing it up. A finish, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Into the Magic, Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter, and they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Now, here's Brogdon. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Chamberlain, the pass to Johnson. Brown outside. Rebound by the Magic. 1:27 left to play here in the half. Here's Levine. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, you like seeing Jaylen Brown score the ball. This guy playing very well within the context of the offense.
In the pass to Smith. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Takes a 3. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Abdul-Rahim's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul. And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. How about Malcolm Brogdon, who joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brogdon against Johnson. Smith outside. In the corner, it's Crawford. And taken away by Brown. Pass break. Here we go. Here's Mobley. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Brogdon the pass to Abdul-Rahim. Over Chamberlain. The Magic again can't hit.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the beat all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's San Antonio leading by just 1. got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the board.
That about wraps it up.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And the Spurs with possession here. They lead by 1. Mobley is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Marbury in at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Matherin's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Inside, here's Prince. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And good that time. Marbury's got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Well, Orlando shooting just 31% in the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Francis. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Prince. Wide open. Count it. Good. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Johnson with it. Pass to Marbury. Here's Matherin. Johnson outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Magic ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Magic trail by 3. Got a piece of it and taken away by Johnson. Here's Chamberlain. Second shot opportunity. And it's Marbury missing. And so here's Orlando. Here's Prince. There's the drive.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And Chamberlain gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
That was your Spurs, you fancy. How about another big cheer for them?
Passes it to Francis. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's Matherin. Misses the 3.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Johnson. Now the pass to Mobley. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Smith the pass to Francis. And here's Prince outside. Rebound San Antonio. Chamberlain got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Spurs have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
The Magic trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Johnson attacking. He kicks to Chamberlain. Johnson inside. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Ball, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Here's Francis. He's guarded by Johnson. Francis passes to Abdur-Rahim. No problems knocking that one down. Abdur-Rahim's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Johnson. Driving the lane. Mobley trying to free himself up. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Pass to Prince. Here's Francis. Shot clock at 6. And he lays it straight in.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Pass to Marbury. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Marbury's got 4 points this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Magic. Zach LaVine comes in for ABC.
And you know what makes Abdur-Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves that he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use.
Here's Marbury, guarded by Crawford. Marbury passes to Mobley. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Abdur-Rahim. 8 points for him. And the dunk by Smith.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And the pass to Bull. A minute 20 left in the 3rd. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Mobley. Unable to get that one. And Orlando will come the other way.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
San Antonio. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Their fast break plays seem unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
The shot's good from Rodman. Rodman's got his first bucket of the night.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Levine. And here is Anthony. Pass to Bull. The tray. Josh Smith pulls it in. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Crawford, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range. And now just a 3-point San Antonio lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Marbury. 10 points for him. Jones for 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now here's Anthony. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center.
46. Spurs fans,
we've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Magic trail by 4. And so in the game for the Magic, Zach LaVine is out there with ABC. Then it's the kid. Then it's Smith. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Throws it up high. And it's slammed in by Smith.
That's a really well-run pick and roll. You can see the game is starting to slow down for LaVine.
Here's Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's good from Anthony.
Line for your Spurs. 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. They get a hand on it. Well, Orlando shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Francis. Just 5 on the clock. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anthony looking it over to the paint. Rodman, no luck. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Prince. He takes it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now Rodman. Smith outside. Out to Anthony. On the wing, Jones. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Floats one up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Spurs, and he can't hit the second.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Orlando Magic. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. Lobs it up for LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
Glides into that move, suspends in the air. LaVine, nice.
LaVine against Smith. Rodman looking it over. Stolen by LaVine. By himself. And LaVine throws it down.
Well, how about the anticipation by LaVine? Gets the pick and jump starts the break. That's how it's done.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Chamberlain's checked in for Bull. Mobley comes in for Rodman. And it's Johnson in for Anthony. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thanks, David. Prince, the pass to Francis. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Francis passes to Prince. Here's Francis. He's guarded by Johnson. Levine against Smith. And then Levine with the jam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Chamberlain trying to get open. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Smith. And the Spurs lead by 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The kid gets the bucket.
And they work the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, ABC.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Brown wide open, he fires. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. The Magic trail by 3. Prince outside. For 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Holds it up there for Mobley.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
The Magic have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Francis, covered by Johnson. Levine inside the three-point line. Chamberlain with the rebound. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Marbury. 16 feet away. Chamberlain, no good. And for the Magic, they're shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Francis passes to Smith.
2 minutes.
Here's Francis. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Prince wide open. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Simply put, a bad shot pass. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Holds it up there for Mobley. Up high to stop the alley-oop. Gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Here's Francis. Another miss by Orlando.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
The Magic trail by 7. Passes to Soto. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. The kid's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
The pass to Marbury. To the wing on the left. Pocket 6. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
This has reached desperation time.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Tyler Herro, he's checked in for Zach LaVine.
Magic substitution.
Mobley outside. It's Brown on the wing. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Shot game clock separated by 5, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Stephon Marbury taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Kicks it to Johnson. Here's Marbury. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Marbury's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.